Hey, I want to share something with you. And if you get this, it could change your life, possibly even save your life. So here goes. You've got a living organism living in this environment, okay? And while it's in this environment, it acclimates itself to the temperature and all the different things that are going on, the altitude, all of these things. This living organism, called myself, has gotten used to this environment. Because this is like spring break or in that idea of traveling and what, this might come in handy for you. Okay, so here's this living organism, you, and you're in this environment. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take you out of this environment, throw yourself inside of a pressurized cylinder called a plane, go hundreds of miles an hour, and dump your butt into an entirely different environment. What's going to happen? Well, let's see, you're going to have a little bit of a problem acclimating yourself immediately to this new environment, right? It's got a different temperature, different moisture in the air. So you're going to kind of feel like you've got flu symptoms. Maybe your eyes are dry from being in the plane and the air blowing in your face. You've got jet lag. That's a good one. They always go for that. Fatigue. You get to your destination. It's probably going to be like going from the north to the south. So big difference in the moisture in the air. So now you've got a bloody nose. Ugh. So you're on vacation and you feel kind of miserable for the first couple of days. Most people just say, it's jet lag. You'll get over it. You've got to just get used to the atmosphere. Well, that's true. You do have to acclimate yourself to the atmosphere. And what's in that atmosphere is all kinds of different things. And you could end up with diarrhea, as unfriendly as that comment is. But you're going to get where I'm going here. So when your environment changes, your body has to naturally figure it out. If you've got a lot of electronics, there's that word, electronics flashing around, banging off of your body, you're going to start feeling a little different. I know it's kind of in your face, but I am, yes, of course, talking about water. You've only got so much water in your body. Well, 75% made up of water, okay? And you're not probably drinking a gallon of clean water every day like you should, but that's how you're going to play this game. So how are you going to get acclimated to this? Just time, right? Well, some of this is going to be beyond your control. Your body is going into a natural instinct of survival. It's going to do whatever it can to protect your body. We were talking about water. Just because you get on a plane, fly somewhere, and you're on vacation, are you really thinking about drinking water? Absolutely not. You're thinking about partying, having a good time, maybe throwing your diet out the window for a couple of weeks, right? You deserved it. But your body is going, oh my God. Your body is starving for that natural stuff that kept it healthy. And you're already feeling fatigued, tired, irritable, all of these different emotions, because now you've got a different frequency and heat and moisture in your environment. Your environment has changed. So now you're going to be sick for a little while. You might be sick the whole time you're there. I've heard of some horror stories about people that have gone on a cruise, and you're going to cruise into a different atmosphere, and you're going to keep changing your surroundings as you go from port to port and so forth. And so all this time you've taken your biological body and put it into a different atmosphere that it's got to acclimate itself to. So let's just jump back to an original thought. Now I'm talking about the water in your body is what helps your body get rid of some of the stuff that's dying in the process of survival, because some things are just not going to work very well. And so your body is going to try and get rid of all of that stuff. Well, how does it get rid of stuff? Okay. Well, you already got diarrhea, so that's not a fun thing. But yet all of those cells in your body that are trying to protect yourself and protect your body, they need fresh water in order to flush out the toxins that they're being bombarded with. I can't say the word that I really want to say, but have you ever wondered, with all this technology, why we even talk about the flu, the common flu? Because we don't really want to fix it, folks. If we wanted to fix it, we would turn this off. We would turn this off. We would turn the TV off, the computer off, turn off all the electronic crap that is bombarding our body. Because all of that stuff is messing with the water that we've got in our body, and we're not paying attention to the quality of the water in our body, or even the quantity. Remember, your body will scavenger all the water from all the unnecessary organs to protect the most vital organs. How about your brain? You people are actually putting these Bluetooth things in your head, and they're running signals back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're already being bombarded with this blue stuff. You've already got this shoved up against your chest, in your pocket, in your crotch, in your head. This is all throwing all of these electrons, frequencies, and so forth in there, and it's messing with your water that's trying to do the job it was designed to do, which is to protect you and get you in a healthy environment, or get you acclimated to the environment that you've now thrust yourself into. Just think about the obvious here, folks. When we travel to different places around the world, we are not accustomed to those atmospheres. So our body needs to change. And for some of us, it won't be able to. It just will not handle it. There are things that have happened in the past that, had we have had a better control of what kind of water we're drinking, the quality of the water, the volume of the water, we would be in a different place. We would be in a much better place, because our body would be working as it was meant to work. You've got a Ferrari in you. You can't fill it up with garbage and expect it to blow down the road. It won't work. Neither will your body if you don't give it the right fuel to help it live in this atmosphere that you've put it into. Remember, you want to get healthy? Turn all the electric influence off. Now, spoiler alert, why do you think these people know this stuff in advance? Look at it this way. If you had a horse in the race tomorrow and you already knew that horse was going to win, wouldn't you bet on it? Sure you would. Well, then why did all these patents come out for all of these things? I'm just trying to be careful with my wordage. Why did all these patents come out prior to events taking place? Somebody knew. What did they know that you didn't know? Just like the horse winning? Yeah. They knew something was coming because they were paying attention. They were reading some books. They were doing research. They were trying to figure this whole thing out called life. And they already knew from publications. You can go to a bookstore and you can find this book. I can name this book, Invisible Rainbow. In that book, they chronologize the author. I think it's Frankensberg. I might have ruined that, but it's close. But it's called Invisible Rainbow. But he has a list in there of every pandemic since the Spanish flu, that something else happened when people were getting sick. There was something over here called a technical advancement that was started up. Even back then, even back then, the Spanish flu. There was something in our environment that changed. Even though we didn't change our location, our atmosphere was changed on our behalf to make us a little bit more reliant on this communication. Telegraph, radio, radar, click, 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 all these things. Somebody knew what was going to happen to us a couple of years ago, 6 years before it happened. How'd they know that? Kind of like insider trading, huh? Well, anyways, I hope you got something out of this. I'll stop rattling on. If you want to get a little bit more information about what I'm talking about, you can visit my page, floydpike.com. Look at my simple solutions and see if that'll help you out. If you got any questions, let me know. If you like this, like my channel. Thanks.